Argos sophomore receiver Caleb Robinson is having a fine season. He's coming off a career day Saturday. He led the team with 6 receptions for a career best 157 yards. Number 17 is in studio and joins us now. Caleb, thanks for being on with us. How you been?
I've been good. Just got out of class or whatever.
Oh, good. Well, that's good. Got to go to class. Philosophy class, right?
Yes, sir.
What's going on there?
I think it's just one of my prereqs that I have to take.
Okay.
I'm taking calculus, understanding relationships, which is like a marriage class.
Wow.
Yeah, and microeconomics.
So you are ready for a strong marriage when you're ready to pop the question, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. It's important. Apparently, I didn't know that was a thing. Who knew? Have you learned anything exciting in philosophy yet?
We're just right now understanding how the mind works. So it's kind of interesting. We're just going through thought processes and the way the brain works right now.
Is your mind blown yet?
Yes, sir.
Good. Well, that means they're doing their job. Let's talk football. A little less mind-blowing for you. Big game on Saturday. You were targeted a lot in that third quarter. Did you know, coming out of the locker room, coming out of halftime, hey, I'm going to take things over here in the third quarter, or did you just run some good routes and get open?
Honestly, I had no idea that they were going to target me as much as they did. I was just trying to put myself in the best position to take advantage of the opportunities that were given to me. So I ran my routes, and Mike found me. So
it certainly looked like you and Mike were in pretty good sync there too.
Yes, sir. There were a couple drives where he just kept throwing the ball to me consecutively, and I just kept making things happen.
It's got to be a good feeling.
Yes, sir.
Especially after you were able to make things happen after you got the ball in your hands. I remember the one catch in particular. I think it went for about 50 yards. Made a lot of moves in the secondary. What's going through your mind on a play like that, or is that just all reaction?
I've been playing since I was about 3 years old, so a lot of those scenarios have happened to me before. So I run my route and I catch the ball, and I know the safety's coming down, so I kind of throw him by me, and then by that time the corner was kind of over pursuing, so I kind of set him up and planted, and then when I got outside, I was so tired. That's why they ran me down.
Well, you'd had a few catches at that point too, so
yes, sir.
I'm sure you were a little exhausted. Talk about where this team's at. You talk about being tired on that particular play, and I'll ask Coach Pete this coming up. But it seems like, from a physical standpoint, you guys are in a lot better shape now than you were at this point a year ago.
Most definitely. Coming into last year, we were very young and unexperienced. We were kind of the little brother of the conference. Kind of got beat around a little bit, but this year we have a lot higher expectations, and we went into spring conditioning and did our workouts, and summer conditioning we had a lot of guys stay and get in the weight room and stuff. So coming into this year, I thought we were a lot stronger and faster, and we had a lot more experience.
Well, it certainly paid off to this point. You guys seem like you continue to get better week to week. Obviously, that's a tough loss against Delta State. Take us through the emotion, what that sting feels like for you guys.
It was definitely a hard one to swallow. It was kind of the same thing that happened to us last year. We were up most of the game, and then right at the end of the game, they just slipped out of our reach. But, what we talked about in the locker room is we're not going to let this beat us up. We're going to take this and turn it into a learning lesson and carry what we learned from that game into the rest of the season, because we're not out of the playoffs yet. If we went out, we're in a really good position to make it to the postseason. So we're just going to take what we learned from this game and, play the rest of the season with good energy.
And you've got a big one coming up this weekend to bounce back against Shorter. Good luck in that one, all right?
Thank you.
All right.